Hello, my sunshiny friends. This is Sunshine Annie working on my DIY composition book planner. Just wanted to give you a quick update. This is what it's looking like. You saw how I did it last week. If you didn't, you can look. I can attach that video to this one if you want. Just wanted to update you on what's going on. My grandson was born on Thursday. It's been quite a whirlwind since then. Can't believe it's already Sunday. I filled in. I got to go see him today. I filled in today. We have our early release. I have a hair appointment on Saturday. And it's my same goals. Just want to be more active, make healthy food choices, drink more water, get outside in nature. And my mindset really for me is about creating and being creative and kind of focusing on art because that makes me happy. So, for my mindset, filling it with joy. Now, I just wanted to do a quick update on this so that you could see what this was looking like. I promised to kind of do a process video, and at this point, I can show you, this is what the background is looking like, sort of. What happens is, when I do a page, which this was my last page that I did, and I was playing with a technique that I learned on Wanderlust to do a portrait. And it was I used the black Lyra crayons. The box looks like this. It's a metal tin. And this one came with 24 colors. They're aqua color pastels, they call them. Water soluble pastels. And I really like them. The last one I did like this, which was in my Wanderlust art journal, was with a Inktense color pencil, and that one I think I like the way it came out better. Just so you can see what these look like. They come like this. I got them off Amazon, and like my husband has the Amazon account. I don't have a list or anything like that like some people do. I could try to put one up so in case you wanted to see them. These were not that expensive. I was surprised. And I can't think of what her name is from Wanderlust who did this. It may have been Cassia Avery, I think her name is. Anyway, she used the black aqua color to do her portrait. And I thought, wow, I want to try it. And the only thing is, this is all new to me, so I couldn't get the lightness the way I wanted to. It just seemed so dark. So I ended up going over it with a little bit of gesso, trying to dull down the darkness, and it ended up turning that kind of blue-gray. And I don't mind it. I really like the way it came out overall. I thought it looks like the girl that I was trying to do, and I love the way her eyes came out and her lips. There's so many good things about it. I didn't like the way this part came out, so I used some stencils because I don't have a lot, so I've been buying some and trying to get them when I can find them on sale through scrapbook.com. Sometimes has sales, so I've bought a few of those. One of them was a set of 3, and it looked like this, and so that's what I used for the dots. And then I used this was a 3-pack, so this was what this one came from. And they were really quite inexpensive. I can't tell you exactly, but I was impressed with the 3 for layering. I think these are great. And then I got the Dilutions, and those ones were also on sale. And that one looks like this. So that's what some of the squares are. Now, I just twisted and put them in wherever, and then took a little pen and went around it. And then I used some of the Lyras to give some background color because it just needed something to make it stand out. And then I wrote. I just wrote some stuff. So this was my latest one in this. This is this big honkin' thing. And you've seen most of it. This is the other page I did. And this I was using just the Americana acrylics. You can get them, well, I think you can get them at Joann's, and I think you can get them at Michael's, and I know you can get them at Hobby Lobby, and you can get them pretty cheaply. I mean, I think they're under $1 or they're, you know, $1 something. So I had gotten some of those colors, and I can't find the ones I used. So I mixed some of this, and I believe some of this. This is deep burgundy, dragon fruit, and vintage pink. Now, I don't know why I've gotten into this. I was in a pink phase, and so I had used those, a gold Posca pen to make the leafy tree kind of things. This was very organic when I started doing it. It didn't have a rhyme or reason. I just did a flow, and then all of a sudden the flow, as I was drawing, became water, beach, a building. Quite organic, and I just wrote in, drew with some of my other art pens. Yeah, and I just wrote. It just was a flow. And when the flow works like that, it might not come out quite what you thought or what you expected, but it felt good. And the butterfly was from a stencil that I had. I got it at Hobby Lobby. It was one of those pink ones that has multiple things, and it had the bee. And I don't know, Be Authentic has been it's my word of the year, or my phrase of the year. And, you know, say what you feel kind of goes into that. Yeah, you've seen that one. And then this was the next one. What happens is when you're using, these are Liquitex. This is a Liquitex heavy body acrylic, so it gives you some texture, which is kind of fun. And this was a Cad-free orange, and then I had a Cad-free yellow. What happens is you get some paint left over, and I scrape it on another page. Now, because, you know, it keeps from having a wasted paint. So it's not a lot of paint. And then I gessoed lightly over it, so I still have a little bit in the background. And this is where I'm going to move on. At least one of my subscribers had said they'd like to see how I make the flowers that I did here. Or, you know, some of my flower drawings and things. They're very easy. Once you know the process, I'm going to jump over to, this is just a Strathmore, I think, mixed media. You don't have to use anything fancy. This is just what I had that I could grab. And I'm just using a Sharpie gel. The other thing I'm going to use is Super Tips to color it in with. The Uniballs for adding in some color. So I use that for the white. So these are kind of the things I'm going to be using just to draw the flower. When I color it in, it really makes it look better. And I like to put little lines with the white, sometimes I just do a little, it's not dried enough, but and I just think it gives some extra dimension to it. I also like to do like some shading dots. So that's what that one looks like. The other one I like to draw, and what I will do with these, I will cut them out and put them in the other book where I'm going to use them. Let me see if I can do one more that looks decent. I'm going to tip it a little bit. I just may not be able to draw today, that's all. You know, and the thing is, if you don't like it, you don't use it, or you use it a little differently, you know, in a background piece or whatever. That pencil definitely draws better. So those are the flowers. I'm going to cut them out eventually and put them in the book once I've got the background down. And I will try to show how that all ends up. I might do a little bit more of the process next week about what the background ends up looking like, and then putting these onto the background. I'm thinking I'm going to go with a greenish background, some green and some yellow in it. This is what we are doing this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you try to make some flowers. If you'd like to see some other processes of how I draw some of my simple mushrooms, flowers, designs for my junk journals and my DIY composition book planner, let me know. I will gladly do that. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a fantastic week.